This is undoubtedly the most shocking trade in NBA history. The decision by the Dallas Mavericks to trade their superstar, prime Luka Doncic, for Anthony Davis and a draft pick has sent shockwaves throughout the basketball community. Fans and analysts alike are left grappling with the question, why would the Mavericks make such a monumental move? Luka, a generational talent and a fan favorite, has consistently dazzled us with his incredible skills, court vision, and scoring ability. He's not just a player. He's a phenomenon that has redefined what it means to be a franchise cornerstone. So, what could possibly justify trading him away? This unexpected trade raises a myriad of questions about the motives behind it. Was it a strategic decision fueled by concerns over Luka's conditioning and injury history? Or did the Mavericks see an opportunity to reshape their roster with a proven veteran like Anthony Davis, who, despite his age, brings significant experience and talent to the table? As we dig deeper into the details of this trade, we'll explore the context surrounding it, rumors, speculations, and the behind-the-scenes dynamics that led to this historic decision. The implications of this trade extend far beyond just the teams involved. They could reshape the landscape of the NBA for years to come. Buckle up as we unravel the layers of this trade that has left everyone buzzing with excitement and disbelief. In a blockbuster deal that has shaken the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers have acquired Luka Doncic, while the Dallas Mavericks have brought in Anthony Davis and young talent Max Christie. This trade has sent shockwaves through the league, dramatically shifting the Lakers' odds from plus 5,000 to plus 950, signaling their new status as serious contenders. The question on everyone's mind is, how did the Lakers pull off this monumental trade without sacrificing all their first-round picks? Typically, landing a superstar like Luka would require a hefty price, often involving multiple first-round selections. Yet, the Lakers managed to retain key assets while securing one of the league's most electrifying players. This move raises eyebrows regarding the Mavericks' strategy. Why would they part with a franchise player like Luka? Was it a calculated risk based on concerns over his conditioning, or did they see a chance to rebuild around a proven star like Anthony Davis? As we explore the implications of this trade, it becomes clear that this pivotal moment could reshape the future of both franchises and the entire NBA landscape. Trading a 25-year-old MVP candidate like Luka Doncic for a 32-year-old player with a checkered injury history, such as Anthony Davis, seems almost unfathomable to many basketball fans and analysts. This kind of move is rarely seen in the NBA, where teams typically prioritize young, high-potential players who can lead franchises for years to come. The fact that the Mavericks would let go of such an extraordinary talent raises numerous questions about their decision-making process. Analysts are scratching their heads, trying to comprehend the rationale behind this trade. Luka has consistently proven himself as one of the league's premier talents, capable of carrying a team on his back and delivering in clutch moments. His age and skill set suggest he is only going to get better, making the decision to trade him even more perplexing. How could the Mavericks let go of a player who has the potential to be a generational talent without fully exploring all available options? The skepticism surrounding this deal is palpable. Fans and pundits alike are questioning whether the Mavericks truly believed they could not build around Luka effectively, or if they were simply reacting to internal pressures and frustrations. The move appears to be a gamble, and the stakes are incredibly high. If Anthony Davis can stay healthy and perform at an elite level, it may justify the trade. However, if he struggles, the Mavericks could find themselves regretting this decision for years to come. As the dust settles on this shocking trade, the basketball world is left to ponder the implications. Did the Mavericks miscalculate their strategy? Or is there a deeper story at play that will unfold in the coming months? This trade has ignited a firestorm of discussion, and the answers may redefine the futures of both franchises involved. Reports are surfacing that Luka Doncic was completely blindsided by the trade, adding another layer of intrigue to this already shocking scenario. The magnitude of this move is highlighted by the fact that Luka, a player of his caliber, was not only caught off guard but also left in a state of disbelief regarding the decision made by the Mavericks management. This wasn't just a routine transaction. It was a seismic shift that could redefine the trajectories of multiple careers. While LeBron James was enjoying a family dinner, he was unexpectedly alerted to the news when a fan shouted about Luka's trade. This moment underscores the chaotic nature of the NBA trade landscape, where significant decisions can unfold without the players being adequately informed. It's a stark reminder of the business side of basketball, where personal relationships and loyalties can be overshadowed by strategic decisions made in the boardroom. Luka's reaction speaks volumes about the emotional toll such a trade can take on a player. Having invested so much into the Mavericks and building a strong rapport with his teammates and the fan base, the abrupt nature of the trade leaves one wondering about the psychological impact on him. Players often develop a sense of identity tied to their team, and being traded can feel like a personal betrayal, especially for someone like Luka, who has been the face of the franchise. This trade moment is more than just a transaction. It marks a pivotal juncture in both Luka's career and the Mavericks' future. As he embarks on a new chapter with the Lakers, the expectations will be immense. Fans and analysts will be closely watching to see how he adapts to this new environment and whether he can continue to thrive under the spotlight. For the Mavericks, the decision to part ways with such a generational talent could haunt them if Luka goes on to achieve even greater heights in Los Angeles. The ramifications of this trade will ripple through the league for years to come, making it a defining moment in NBA history. The Mavericks management had their reasons for making such a bold move, and one of the most significant factors has been Luka Doncic's conditioning issues. Sources indicate that concerns about his discipline regarding diet and fitness have been persistent. Luka's struggle to maintain peak physical condition has contributed to recurring injury woes, which can be detrimental for a franchise looking to build a championship contender around him. As the season progressed, the team's frustration with Luka's approach reportedly reached a boiling point. Management felt that his lack of commitment to maintaining his fitness could hinder the team's long-term success. In a league where physical conditioning is paramount, especially in the grueling playoff environment, the Mavericks believed they needed a player who could consistently contribute without the risk of injury. This mounting pressure ultimately led to the decision to trade Luka for Anthony Davis, a player with a proven track record, albeit with his own injury history. While the trade may seem shocking on the surface, it reflects a calculated risk by the Mavericks to reshape their roster and address their concerns directly. The hope is that this bold decision will revitalize the team and set them on a path towards sustained success, even if it means parting ways with a generational talent like Luka Doncic. The Mavericks are undoubtedly taking a significant gamble with their decision to trade Luka Doncic. They are keenly aware of the pitfalls that can come with relying on a superstar whose unpredictability can derail a franchise's ambitions. The cautionary tales of teams like the Pelicans with Zion Williamson and the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard loom large. Both franchises have faced challenges due to their stars' inconsistent availability, which has left them in precarious positions. By trading Luka, the Mavericks aim to avoid being held hostage by the uncertainties that can accompany a superstar's health and commitment. Instead, they're betting on a fresh start, believing that moving Luka is the best path forward for the organization. This bold move reflects a strategic shift, as they seek to build a more balanced and reliable roster around Anthony Davis, who, despite his own injury concerns, brings experience and a different style of play. The Mavericks hope that this decision will not only stabilize the team, but also foster a new culture of accountability and discipline. They believe that by moving on from Luka, they can reshape their identity and lay the groundwork for sustained success. While the risks are substantial, the Mavericks are betting on the long-term vision of their franchise, aiming to redefine their future in the competitive landscape of the NBA. So, what does this trade mean for both teams? For the Mavericks, this move signifies a bold new direction. They are banking on the idea that by parting ways with Luka Doncic, they can create a more cohesive and disciplined roster around Anthony Davis. The hope is that Davis's experience and skill set will bring a new dynamic to the team, allowing them to compete more effectively in the Western Conference. This trade represents a strategic pivot, as the Mavericks aim to build a team that can thrive without being dependent on a single superstar's unpredictability. On the other hand, the Lakers are placing their bets on Luka Doncic to help them reclaim their former glory. With LeBron James aging and the team needing a fresh infusion of talent, Luka brings a unique skill set and a competitive fire that could rejuvenate the franchise. The Lakers are hoping that Luka can not only elevate their play, but also become the cornerstone for the future as they navigate the next chapter of their storied history. As both teams adjust to this new landscape, the stakes have never been higher. The Mavericks are under pressure to prove that their gamble pays off, while the Lakers must demonstrate that their investment in Luka can lead to immediate success. This trade has set the stage for an intriguing rivalry and a compelling narrative in the NBA, as both franchises look to define their futures in the wake of this monumental decision. In summary, this trade is a pivotal moment in NBA history. As we reflect on the implications, one question lingers. Is Luka Doncic the next Zion Williamson, or can he prove the doubters wrong and rise to greatness? The basketball world is watching closely,